So I have this massive backlog of books. We got to get through this stack. I've personally got to get through it. One of the best ways for me to organize what I want to keep and what I want to read and what I want to let go of is to just do it on camera. Most of it is stuff I have not read. So let's do it. Where do we want to start? We're going to start with the stack right behind me. Got some of the Zelazny's. These are not going anywhere. I'm dying to read these. Zelazny, Lord of Light. And we've got Guns of Avalon. Sounds like a Western. Love some mushrooms. We're gonna have to have an entire video sometime about that topic. But Soldier Ask Not by Gordon R. Dixon. That's a great cover. That's super. I'm not sure what the preferred method is. You hold a book up, you can see my face, and that's fun. And I can see you guys out there watching, because that's exactly how the camera works. Is I can absolutely see all of you. Put your pants on. You don't have to put your pants on. It's fine. We don't have to get into that. Either way, I'm not really sure if it's a good idea to hold them up like that. If you like that, or if you like it on the bench. I think there's better contrast on the bench. So maybe we'll kind of go half and half. We'll do a little bit up, a little bit on the bench. See what you like. You let me know in the comments. Got the annals of the annals of Hichi. Actually, this is not the copy, but I picked up another copy of this in a book auction with Bookhaul a couple of weeks ago. So this one is probably going to go on the sale stack. That's a very nice copy of it. I think it's been read once. It's in really good shape. So here's one I haven't seen before. Heinlein. Revolt in 2100. This may be a YA. I'm not 100% sure on that. I did not look at it. Actually, I can guarantee it's a YA because it says Y on the side. It's a signet. Yeah. So that might be interesting. We'll see how that goes. I'm not really. I've read a fair share of Heinlein, and I'm not going to wade into that controversy. He's definitely not somebody that I run to, but there's. I know that between these two stacks, there's some interesting Heinleins that I have not run across before that I might give a little browse through. We got another Heinlein, Waldo and Magic Incorporated. I have not read this one. It's pretty fun. I think we're going to have a few of these. I picked up the whole Mars series. So we got Green Mars. This is interesting. I've never seen this before. This is Isaac Asimov and Robert Silverberg. The Ugly Little Boy. Fun title. So I know nothing about this. If you know anything about it, let me know. This is great. This is good stuff. This is The Best of Interzone, edited by David Pringle. Probably some pretty good stuff. We're gonna put this in the sale pile though. Let's see. Okay, so this is a real gem. I'm very excited about this one. This was not shelved with the sci-fi. Some thrift stores, there's no organization. Some thrift stores, there's amazing organization, and some thrift stores, there's just sort of this general entropy and chaos and whatnot. Anyway, you just never know. But this was great. This was shelved in the reference section. UFO and aliens. This isn't what it looks like, though. This is extraterrestrial tales from Asimov science fiction and analog science fiction, in fact. So, ooh boy, this is gonna be awesome. Get the 32nd Nebula Awards, Silverberg, Turtle Dove, Jack Vance. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. I was really excited to find this. Most of the places in my area have a very conservative leaning, but also There's not. It's a weird intersectional land that I am in, unlike the land that I grew up in, that was dystopian. So anyway, all that to say, I was very surprised to find this on the bookshelf, and it made me think that some mother must have thrown it out of somebody's house. But we have The Psychedelic Experience by Timothy Leary. I have, for whatever reason, never found this in the wild. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, but there it is. Fun stuff. And I've got 3 other little outliers here. Viktor Frankl, it's A Man's Search for Meaning. This is an amazing book. I have a lot of good things to say about Frankl in general. My background, if anybody, I'm sure most people don't know my background. My background is in philosophy. At least I have a degree. They gave me a degree in philosophy, for whatever that's worth. So I'm a sucker for stuff like this. I was very excited to find that. And then 2 books that I have read more times than I can count. We've got a Cat's Cradle and a very relevant Player Piano. I'm going to do an entire series of reviews on Vonnegut. I was completely obsessed with him as a youth. This is the world we're living currently. This is our current dystopia. So it's very interesting to get this perspective on our current dystopia based on the time that this was written. So that's an entire conversation we need to have. But if you have not read this book, you need to move this to the top of your stack immediately. PSA. Joe Clayton, this is a DAW. Joe Clayton, Star Hunters. There is much to appreciate about this cover. This fella back here, this Carrot Top looking fella, I don't know if you can really see him. I do believe that is Carrot Top. No offense to Monsignor Carrot Top. Anyway, this is in great shape, by the way. This is just in tremendously good condition. I don't typically pick up Piers Anthony books for various reasons, but I have never encountered this one. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like we got the Loch Ness Monster here. Not really into Anthony, but we'll give it a go. I think I now have 3 copies of this. This is my favorite copy. I'm a sucker for ships like this. So, The Stainless Steel Rat Wants You, Harry Harrison. Ursula K. Le Guin, Threshold. This fella, oh, I'm sorry, you can't see that guy. Yeah, this fella's having a rough time. Yeah, we've all been there. Hello. Dorsai, Gordon R. Dixon. I think I have a few of these now. Not this print. This is the first time I've seen this actual copy, but that's really nice. He's got a blaster, guys. I Will Fear No Evil. The Temptations of Robert Heinlein. Frederick Pohl, Homecoming. It's a nice edition of that. That's in really great shape. The Final Challenge, The Power That Preserves. So, I don't know if you can see this on camera. This is a mistake. It's always fun to run into that. I think I have the entire series of this in here now. I know that in another video had run across the Illith War. That's the second one. I found all of these at the book sale, though, so I have 2 copies of that now. And then The Wounded Land. So I am completely lost with fantasy. I have all three though, so that says a lot. That's tempting to just. If you have all of the books in the series, it's extremely tempting to just burn right through it. So, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we have an E. Doc Smith, Skylark 3. This is an awesome cover. I'm such a sucker for stuff like this. I don't know why. I just love it. That's beautiful, and the book's in great shape. Another E. Dark Smith, the Skylark of Space. This is probably the first book in that series. Fun cover. I know that everyone has different taste in covers. These in particular, I don't have anything negative to say about them, but put these two together, it's the cooler is obvious, I believe, and that's got the blue text block on it. So, and this is for my son, the World of Worlds. He is 8 and currently completely obsessed with H.G. Wells. So good for him. That's his. Really stoked about this. Another Zelazny. That's 3 Zelaznies. I am about to just chew my way through these guys. Signs of Chaos. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to see. Ecotopia by Ernest Kallenbach. I have come across this at some other point in time, and I feel like I read this or read part of this in a vacation house somewhere. I don't know. I don't know why. America's Northwest has seceded from the United States. Now embark on an astonishing voyage to a world of infinite possibilities in libertarian hell. So yeah, I don't know. That kind of feels. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just generally amused by this one. Seamus Cullen, Astra and Flandrix. So this is apparently an erotic Tolkien. Yeah, so let's see, I'll just read you some of this bit on the back here. Seamus Cullen, using a humor ranging from the gentle to the ribald, has joined past mythology to a post-atomic age. In doing so, he's created a magical world for adults as unique as the one Richard Adams created for children in Watership Down. That description alone is pretty terrifying. That's really something. Take a look at that. That's wild. So. Yeah, we're gonna have to have. I'm gonna have to just do a little bit of research on this. See what this. I'm not into fantasy, but we'll see. Magipore Chronicles by Robert Silverberg. Very excited. Take a look at that. This is. I jumped out of my skin when I found this. So we had the 3 paperback Zelaznies, but I came across the Chronicles of Amber Volume 2. Not a title I'm familiar with, but this is awesome. This is in just immaculate shape. This is beautiful. This green, I love this. I love this avocado green. I love it. But yeah, this is great. We're gonna give this a thorough going over. I'll see if I can find Volume 1 somewhere. It'd be amazing to find Volume 1 in the same sort of print edition as this. Sorry, it says Boris. Thank you, Boris. I guess I saved the best beefcakes for last. We have 2 first edition hardback. Let's see, when was this published? 1965. We have Philip Jose Farmer, The World of Tears. number one, and gaze upon the farmerness of it all. And to back it up, The World of Tears, Volume 2. Very stoked to have both of these. I will probably sell these at some point, but not until I'm done enjoying their transcendent quality. Yeah, I mean that. And if I could just peer off for a minute, these are transcendental objects. All of these books. This is why it feels so nice to hold them and to look at them and to possess them. These are transcendental objects. We'll have to talk more about that at some point. That's probably going to be a recurring theme on this channel.